When I moved to Germany a little over a year ago, it was after being on the road for 3 years full time in my van, and I was so fatigued from traveling so much, from moving from place to place, that I became such a homebody when I came here.
What about right here?
I think it was also compounded by the fact that I didn't know the language coming here. My German learning has been really hard for me. It's a hard language to learn. And so with that, I think that the part of me that loves to adventure and try new things just went totally dormant. But now, over a year later, I am just really, really craving adventure and new experiences. Sometimes when I'm facing a lot of difficulty, I find myself kind of self-isolating and making the problem even worse because I refuse to just go out and make the change. It is time to leave the house. It is time to stop being a homebody, to stop scrolling and getting scared or sad on social media, and just disconnect and be in nature for a little while. So I hope that wherever you are, maybe this video provides you a little bit of peace and comfort in some crazy times, and maybe inspires you to get out there yourself too.
That was so easy. So easy.
Wir reden schon seit Monaten darüber, einen Campingtrip zu machen. Und ich bin so froh, dass wir einfach endlich unsere Sachen ins Auto gepackt haben und losgefahren sind. Wir sind noch nicht mal weit gefahren, aber einfach die Intention, rauszukommen und einfach unser Camp aufzuschlagen inmitten des Waldes, war so eine gute Idee. I think that should be enough for a cute little fire. Einfach endlich mal die Routine zu brechen, war so wichtig. Und dann den ganzen Tag in der Hängematte zu liegen und die Vögel zu beobachten und einfach zu sein, tut so unglaublich gut. Und ich hoffe, dass ihr alle einfach versucht, ein bisschen Raum zu schaffen, um einfach nur zu sein.
Today I am working on some more mugs for a collection that I started in an earlier video. I hope to eventually be selling my mugs and other items online, but I'm starting with mugs because that feels the most natural. And I also haven't been able to throw in the forest for a couple weeks now, so it feels just really, really amazing to be out here. You need 8.5, perfect by 9, perfect. Last time it took me 4 or 5 hours to do 20 pots, and I'm definitely hoping that I can cut down that time. There is number 4.
Spin! Yeah! Can you jump? Yeah! Another one! Another one! Yeah! And can you sit? Shake! Shake the other one! Yeah! 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 Good shake! Can you turn down? Dainty lady! Okay. I'm going to make us some ramen, a really fancy dinner. We brought our little ramen bowls.
I've been living here in the German countryside for over a year now, and I have been regularly practicing my German as much as possible. The way that I've been learning consistently has been through an online language learning school called Lingoda, who is once again kindly sponsoring today's video. But long before our ongoing collaboration, I was taking German lessons through Lingoda. Earlier this year, Lingoda launched Lingoda Sprint, their most popular language learning course. It motivates learners to commit to a 60-day challenge of daily online lessons and rewards them with 50% cash back or more free credits when the learners follow through. I've really liked it because it's short enough to stay committed for those 60 days, but also long enough that you do see really real results when you follow through. Something I've consistently loved about Lingoda is that classes are available 24/7 and you can take them from no matter where you are in the world, even if you happen to be out in the wild camping like I am right now. Don't worry, you guys, I can mute the camera when I'm taking the class. No one will know. I've always been able to find a class when I need it, and class sizes are always a maximum of 5 students, and all of the students always get the opportunity to speak in class. I have never not spoken many times in a class, and all of the teachers on Lingoda are native level certified teachers. I've talked about it on the channel before, but I am very shy speaking German in public, and I've really liked working alongside students who are working at the same pace as me. It makes it a lot easier for me to get over that shyness. So whether you are trying to integrate into a new country like I am, or maybe you want language learning to be a part of your daily habit, or you just want to challenge yourself to try something new, you can get 20 euros off or 25 USD off when you sign up, and there is a link down in the description box below for you guys. Finally twins and not distantly related cousins. It is hot and it is humid, and we are done throwing at the wheel for the day. I managed to make 10 of these tumblers, and I made 9 of the ones that will eventually have handles. I did do it a little bit faster than last time I made these exact pots, so we'll call that a win. But I have to say, it is a lot to lug my wheel out here, but it feels very correct and wonderful to be able to work on this collection out here in the woods. You know, ceramics is such an ancient art, and it definitely started outside somewhere in the mud, so it just feels cool to be able to ever so slightly mimic that, even though of course we are using very modern equipment. The sun is starting to set. We are hoping to see some wildlife here in the next hour or two. We'll have to see how it goes. We went for a little evening stroll, and this is insane. I think it's because it's so humid, but this looks spooky in the most magical way ever. feels so good out here despite all of the creepy crawlies that keep getting into our tent. My dude, you can't live here. It is so warm. I'm warm even in a t-shirt, and that's pretty rare for Germany. So we're just feeling really good about that. That being said, I am pretty sure that there is an Eichhörnchen, a squirrel, in the tree above us who keeps dropping acorns on us whenever we're not looking.
I'm grateful to have spent a day in nature and laying in the hammock, looking into the forest trees and trying to connect all the different sounds to birds and insects. Like, it just feels good to actually take the time to look at all the birds and like observe everything around you. Feel really at peace.
At some point in the middle of the night, Eliza woke up and was trying to get out of the tent. And since we only slept with this on, I think she was so confused on why she couldn't get out. But there must have been a deer or something out there.
Where did they all go?
I think it's time for coffee. I think it's time for some coffee.
Maybe when you say it a few more times, everyone's just magically.
Oh look, there's coffee in my hands.
How you feel? Cozy still. I feel that too. A little chilly this morning.
Cheers, you guys. We woke up to an autumn morning today. It is cold and misty and again very, very humid, but
We have coffee.
the coffee is sweet. It was so hot and humid last night that we didn't end up having the fire that we planned, but we are definitely going to have one this morning. And we're having sausage links for breakfast. Eliza just got really excited that it's breakfast time and just stampeded a fire. That's okay. Don't stampede the fire again. Anyone? Anyone? That's one way to do it. Liz, you gotta get your butt out of the way because I'm gonna light this fire.
What?
We got Ellie making some sausage skewers over here. Eliza eating some breakfast over there. And we're gonna try to light this fire over here. We decided to walk to the pond that is nearby where we were camping. And I can't think of a better way to end this camping trip.
It's really refreshing. Nothing better than ending a camping trip with a little splash.
I did it! I did it!
I always forget how freaking good these are. It's hot.
Nah.
Even though we're very 21st century technified. Technified? I don't think that's a word.
In French!
I'm so sticky.
I want to see myself.
Is that a bunny? I don't think it is a bunny. There's no bunnies. I was promised bunnies. And yet there are none. I don't think that's normal.